We're here at Clean Power 2025 with Dave Carrol with ENGIE. So kind of first up, why are you here? But more importantly, what do you think the significance is of this conference at this moment in time for the industry?
Yeah, thanks for having me here, obviously, because I think this is a great opportunity to hear from the other industry leaders, the thought leaders of how the industry is evolving, to make connections. We do a lot of deals here to meet with our suppliers, to meet with our vendors. So it's a great opportunity to get everyone together in a single spot. This year is incredibly important because of the political context we're in. So it is incredibly important that all of the leaders of the industry are getting together, talking through the issues and how we would approach the current administration, the current congressional actions that are occurring, and how we can address that as a team moving forward in order to make sure that clean energy is as strong as possible. And it is part of the mix, right? We are an energy industry and we're producing American energy. We have American jobs and we need to get that message out, and to get together is incredibly important at this moment.
So let's talk about ENGIE for a moment. What are some initiatives or projects that your company's working on that you're especially proud of and want to share?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we're working on. Just like everyone else, we're working on some very large projects associated with data centers and how we can bring all the variety of technology we work on, wind, solar, batteries, across the globe. We have hydro, so we're doing that as well, so how we can serve baseload with clean energy. So it's a real possibility. It's the future. And we do believe what we heard this morning is the variety is the security. And so that's what we're working on. And we believe a lot in, we're deploying a lot of batteries in order to provide that grid security that we do need.
You kind of just touched on at the end of your answer. My next question was, there was a lot of conversation, a lot of comments this morning at the general session about skyrocketing demand and how we need to meet that growing demand. So what's ENGIE doing to be part of, addressing that skyrocketing demand that we're currently facing?
I think what we're doing most importantly is being part of the conversation. We have energy to offer. It's the fastest, renewables are the fastest way to market in order to provide the energy to meet that demand. So we're working with our customers, we're working with federal officials, we're working with state officials in order to make sure that we can deliver that energy as ENGIE, as an industry. So that's really what we focus on, is we as a country can be energy dominant, but we have to be open to all energy in order to meet that demand. So we're trying to make sure that we're part of that conversation and a rational player in that conversation as well.
There's been a lot of discussion here at Clean Power, as well as leading up to this, about skyrocketing demand. How is your company positioning itself to scale clean energy solutions in response to that rising demand for electricity in the country?
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of things that are a lot of companies are doing, trying to address the data centers, the really large loads, working with our customers, and making sure that we're there in the conversation with the regulators, with government officials, with state officials as well, in order to be part of the conversation how we meet this energy demand for all. And we work across wind, solar, batteries, and globally work with hydro. How can we produce that baseload? How can we make sure that we're there and we have the fastest way to market with renewables? So we have a real voice in this discussion, and we need to make sure that we're bringing that voice forward in a rational way.
Industry outlook. What is your perspective on the future of this industry?
I think right now we're at an interesting crossroads, but this too shall pass. I think we actually have a really good story, American jobs, American manufacturing. I think we're going to be very, very relevant. We're going to have a very bright future ahead of us. I'm very bullish about the American renewable energy story.